those at the top don't want to share the wealth. And it's time we raise the wage for everyone in Wisconsin.
Congressman Mark Pocan spoke to a group of protesters last week in Madison about increasing the minimum wage. As a public service, the MacIver Institute has decided to fact-check the figures he used.
I was speaking at Monroe High School today, and one of the students said, "Do you support increasing the minimum wage?" And I said, "Let me ask you a question. What percent of people who make the minimum wage do you think are under 20? First person raised their hand, 80%. The next person raised their hand, 50%. The third person, 30%. Finally, I told them the answer. 12% of people who are under 20 are making the minimum wage.
Unfortunately for the congressman, teenagers make up more than double the amount of minimum wage workers than he stated. Nearly 25% of minimum wage workers are under 20, according to the most recent data available from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and more than half are under the age of 25.
The average age of a minimum wage worker is 35.
Congressman Pocan is using incorrect data once again. Even President Obama received a mostly false from PolitiFact for using this figure. The study backing up Pocan's claims counts individuals making up to $11.10 an hour, nearly $4 more than the current minimum wage. In reality, the liberal study he cited says the average age of a minimum wage worker is just over 30, and the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows that it's even lower than that. In fact, more than 70% of minimum wage workers are under the age of 30.
55% of those people are working full-time on the minimum wage.
Another false claim from the congressman. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, only 36% of minimum wage workers are full-time, far fewer than the 55% he claimed. While Congressman Pocan tries to use false data to explain why the minimum wage should be raised, we at the MacIver Institute will stick to the facts. The fact is that if the minimum wage was raised, 500,000 people would lose their jobs across the country, including thousands here in Wisconsin. Perhaps if the good congressman spent less time at what is such an obvious political campaign rally, he might find actual solutions to help people move up the ladder of economic success. For the MacIver Institute, I'm Nick Novak.